get together, or maybe you just want to bring some treats into work or to your friends next door,
or just eat them
whatever,
yourself,
or bring them to us. Yeah, eating them yourself is always good. Lori Renn, of course, author of the blog The My Wicked Whisk, is here once again this morning. Good morning, Lori.
Hi.
These are awesome.
Thank you. I've been working hard making cupcakes for this segment, so I hope you enjoy them. If there's anything that you want to know exactly how it's done, I can show you. But I also want to teach a little technique to you guys.
Yes,
today.
please. Okay,
let's start with that. Yeah.
These look hard. I mean, these look really difficult to do.
Okay, what we're going to do, this is a dark chocolate cupcake, and I'm going to show you how we core it out, and then we're going to put a filling in of peppermint chocolate ganache. So what you do is you hold the cupcake like this, you push straight down, turn, pull it up, and then just pop it right out.
And then what do you do with that?
And then
eat it.
Or do you put that, or do you
well,
cap it?
It depends
later?
on how much filling you like. So
Okay.
if you just put a little bit of filling in, you can take it and put it right back on. But if you like to stuff it with so much ganache that it just makes your mouth water, then you can just pop that in your mouth.
And that already has peppermint flavor in it.
Yeah, what I did was ganache is super easy to make. It's like a cup of really good chocolate melted with a cup of whipping cream, and then just like a little teaspoon of peppermint extract.
Okay.
Super
easy. And do you buy these just at like any store or something?
Big box craft stores. Amazon has them. And one more technique I wanted to show you guys today. Everybody's been asking me, how do you do the frosting that has two colors swirled together?
Oh, yeah.
Well, what you do is you take one color frosting, you put it in one bag. The other color frosting you put in another bag, and then you put that all into a bag fitted with a tip. Now this is a star tip. I'm from Boston, so of course I want to say star.
A star tip.
This is a star tip. So then you want to, it's a little cold, so I'm going to try to warm it up with my hands. Go right on the outside.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at that.
And then you can see that it kind of has a two-color swirl. Well, it's supposed to, but the white's kind of hard from the fridge this morning, so it's not really coming out.
Once you get it going, does it usually work better with the split after you start?
Right.
No, but I see what you're saying. I mean, you've got them together there.
Yeah, and the temperature of your hands really warms it up. You can do it this way, or you can actually just use one bag and stuff half the frosting down one side and half the frosting down the other side.
A little bit messier, maybe.
It's a little messier, and you don't really have two distinct colors. They kind of mix together, but sometimes that looks really cool.
So then, so how simple are these to make then? I mean, like, I'm like, seriously, like that would fall over.
Is this one cupcake, by the way? Is that one cupcake?
That's
with
one
just
cupcake, but there's
top?
a sugar cone.
Oh, okay. That's how you do it.
And I have to tell you that if you don't get the frosting the exact right consistency, it droops down and it just looks terrible. So I actually, just to come clean with you guys, I had to throw that in the freezer overnight just to make sure that it wouldn't like droop and fall. I know. I'm gonna keep it real.
Okay, so then this is so cute, the little hot chocolate.
Okay, I'll show you exactly how I did that.
Okay,
I took one of those wooden picks, I stuck a regular sized marshmallow on it, melted some chocolate, and then just to put a dab of chocolate right on top, and some of these little pearl decorations, and then so it hardens and it looks like there's cocoa in a cup. And then I took an actual pair of scissors and cut the top off of a mini candy cane. Scissors. And stuck it in the side. My dad said, "Oh, is that when you're going to go on TV and pretend you don't have a Boston accent?" So I said,
Dad.
I said, "Dad, if I talk like I normally talk, nobody will understand a word I say." So.
But this is literally that tip then of the
this is just the tip of the candy cane, and you can cut it just with a pair of scissors and stick it in there.
So cool. And that one is actually, isn't that marshmallow flavored frosting as well?
Oh, no
yes,
way.
it is. It's a hot cocoa cupcake with marshmallow buttercream frosting, and the recipe for that is on my blog.
mywickedwhisk.com.
Blogspot.com.
So we're starting to be told we need to wrap it, but how do we do this one really quick?
This one is a melted snowman, and what I did was I just melted some white chocolate, poured it over an Oreo cookie, and this cupcake is actually cookies and cream. It's a vanilla cookies and cream. So I melted white chocolate over an Oreo, cut marshmallow in half and made that his head, cut a little piece of a candy corn, and Oreos for the hat.
I love that.
I love it. Those are so great. So
all of these is just fondant. Yeah, you know what? Just play around with it and have fun with it, and do it with the kids. It's just such a fun thing to be able to decorate cupcakes. They don't all have to be perfect, and you know.
And some are more simple too. You've got cinnamon sticks. You've got the North Pole. Plenty of ideas. And you've got all those ideas at mywickedwhisk.blogspot.com.
Right. I have lots of pictures and lots of ideas.
And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what they look like because they're going to taste.
They're delicious.
Yeah, exactly. As long as you know how to bake. Thanks so much for coming on and for making some amazing things once again. After the break, your final look at the commute and the forecast, plus